Hey there. Some of you are having issues with the orientation assignment, so I'm just going to show you a couple of tips and tricks. Um, all right, so the orientation assignment is right here, and although I've posted in the activity feed, you can also get to it by going to content, and I'm viewing it as a student right now, so it should look the same for you. And then I see Learning Online, Student Orientation. Okay, cool. And I click on this, and it takes me here. Okay, so there's a bunch of different things. And then there's an orientation worksheet. And if you don't have Word on your computer, I recommend, or a program that will open Word, I recommend that you get it. You don't have to pay for it yourself, though. You should be able to get some help from your school for that. Alternately, what you can do is you can upload Word documents to your Google Drive. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So if I click here for the worksheet, it's going to download it. And then I go to my Google Drive. Okay. And I go New, File Upload. And from downloads, I'm going to pick this one, open. It's uploading it for me. There it is. And I can open it with Google Docs. Okay, now once I've finished filling this out, what I'm going to have to do though is I'm going to have to go File, Download it as a Word doc, okay? And then you can submit that version of the file. So there are a few extra steps involved, but it's not impossible. All right. So notice that it says on the instructions, read each section of the orientation carefully so you can find your way around the course. Complete the table below as you go through the various sections of your orientation. Save as you go. If a section is grayed out, there's nothing that you need to add to that box. Once you've completed the section, submit it to the Dropbox called orientation. And I've already linked that right here. Okay, here we go. So it says, take a quiz. What rating were you given at the end of the quiz? Okay, so I'm going back to here. And I'm going to look at the material. And there's take a quiz. Okay, have you taken an online course before? Yep. Do you regularly use collaborative online tools? Yes, I do. Do you use feedback from teachers to provide assignments? Yep, I do. Do you express yourself clearly? Well, I hope so. Are you motivated to learn even when a teacher is not present? I'm a completely independent learner. Are you easily distracted? No. I totally am. I'm lying. Proficient. Ooh, look at me. Okay, I don't need to actually print that off. And now I'm just going to go back to this screen again. So I'm going to go back to my worksheet, and I'm going to write down I was proficient, and so on. So you just keep moving your way through the activity like that. You have to go back and forth, which is why I find tabs are kind of helpful. Okay, and then there's a section for online tools. Lots of info on here. And if I go back to my handout, what's it asking me to do? So I go through online tools, and then I record my score. Okay, that's all right. So I gotta find where's the quiz. Is this it? Yep, this is it. Okay, now I go back to here. There was one about, let's see what question 3 is. How do I connect with others? The portfolio. How do I manage my digital footprint? Explore. Okay, so let's look at 3. Communicating meaningful discussions, collaboration. And on the worksheet, it's asking me for that one is to identify 3 different ways that you can add bling to your discussion posts. Okay, so for messages, oh, I missed it. There it is. Okay, just watch the video. Assignments. Okay, so here's some information here about how to demonstrate your learning. And here it's asking me, oh, hey, look, it's already filled out. Oops, or is it? Oh, okay, right. Not quite. Identify a specific example of each of the 4 different ways you can demonstrate your learning. Okay. So it's all pretty much here. Now I had a question about the learning skills and work habits section. So let me just take a look at that and see if there are any issues. See learning goals and success criteria. I see teacher feedback, peer feedback. You know what? I'm not totally sure where that section is because I'm just going through it really quickly right now. So if there is a section that you absolutely can't find the information for, honestly, I would just submit it and tell me you couldn't find the info because submitting this document is what opens up the rest of the course. Okay? Don't tell anybody I said that, but it is important that you go through this, but like I said, you're not being marked on it. So if there was something you couldn't find, let me know what you couldn't find, and you can just put that in the notes when you submit the document. As long as you made a good attempt to get through everything, we're good. Okay? Um, okay, so that's that. I put a little message on here that if you're done the orientation early and you wanted to get ahead, that, well, just be patient. But I did put a link on here for you to take a look at. You don't need to do any work on here. Just take a look and preview the different book choices that are on here and think about which one you'd be most interested in reading. That's it. Okay, so email me if you have any questions. Feel free to comment on here or down here. So Abiana, I'm going to respond to your post, just writing down here right now, even though you'll probably see this in the video. And that's it for tonight. So I will have a post again for you tomorrow. And the curriculum content will unlock by the end of the week. So provided that you are done the orientation, that means you've submitted that worksheet to this Dropbox. Okay, you'll see the rest of the content open up. And I have dates now for some of the other assignments, so you can take a look at those. All right? Okay, that's all for now. See you later.